cool. I don't know what I'm saying. G'day, my name's Walters. G'day, my name's Steve Walters. Welcome to part 2 of how to build a security fence. Let's go down to the end. So this was the line that we were looking at in the first episode where we dug the holes and we were looking down and saying it's a pretty rough site, but by using the wire we're able to get a nice flow. So that's where we're carrying on from. What we've done here is use some downy fittings, and we've got a top 40 NB brace, again some more downy fittings, and then a diagonal. Now this diagonal, you want to make sure it sits right on top of the concrete. If you have it up too high you can get a bit of flex in that post, so get it nice and low on the concrete. Make sure there's plenty of concrete in this post too. So nothing difficult there, but that's a full length, so you cut your top rail first, so it'll be 3 meters, and that'll give you 3.5 meters left in the length to get this diagonal stay. So you can see up above here we've got our 3 barbs. We put those on first so they're up and out of the road. They're 150 mil apart, and we have a hanger that we put in the top of the post, which little tabs that the wire sits on, so we just screw these off at all the same on every post. So we use a tech screw and a galvanized U-clip to locate the barb. Then we've got, under this we've got our 3 plain wires. This wire that we're using on this job, you can see it looks wavy, so it's actually a 4mm helicoil wire is what they call it, and it is the most painful thing to use. So security fence, still anchored in the 1950s, where they think soft wire is better than a high tensile wire for supporting netting. Do not agree, but you know, this is the specs for the job. So once you got your support wires nice and tight, located, then it's time to put the netting on, so the chain wire. This comes in 10-meter rolls, and you just roll it out, stand it up, clip it off. So yeah, similar process to doing a hinge joint or a ring lock fence. Just a lot slower and a lot heavier. So this is our home designed chain wire dispenser. So to join the 2 coils, you've always got to join a wire in the end of the last roll. So what you need to do, or what we do, is we just bend this out a little bit so it feeds better, and then you just lace it down through. So I'll show you how to do that. Start winding that down through. Now it's probably not very clear at the moment, but as that winds down you can see it picks up pretty much on its own the diamonds it's supposed to go to. So if you've done your bend right, you pretty much don't have to touch it again. There we go, we're getting there. Sometimes a little bit of a wiggle helps it. Alright, and there we go. Home. And then the top and the bottom, you twist that off so it looks indistinguishable from the rest. Righto. And the bottom you can bend over as well. Righto. Then what we do is we drive forward, and at each post we'll clip it up so it stays up. Righto, here we go. Righto, so that's in. Here it is. Hiding in plain sight is your end. And same process again. Righto, time to strain up the chain wire. So what we've found works best for us is we strain it every 2 rolls, so that's every 20 meters. So I've made up 2 of these straining plates or hangers. They've got little grabs. They don't work with every wire, but you can normally get enough diamonds in it to help you pull it up, and then we chain onto the plain wire just at the post. Just a normal pair of strainers, and you just walk that up like you would straining any sort of fence, and then just sort of give that a bit of a bounce, and you'll feel it get a lot tighter, and that's starting to look really good. So once that's strained up, then it's we're ready just to keep rolling out the next wire, and then we'll release the strainers from back before and leapfrog forward. Every probably 4 or 5 diamonds on the middle and the bottom, and I'm just pulling that wire in with my finger. Don't get too close, you don't want to staple your own finger, that's not a pretty look. And then coming back along the bottom, same, you want to find that wire that's nice and close. Cool, ready to go again. So that was episode 2. That's a wrap for the chain wire fencing. So as you can see, it's completely different to what we do on a farm, but still quite similar. You got your support wires, you got your netting, you got your posts, and the techniques are quite similar in how we build it. In a week and a half, we built this security fence. The last thing we did today was swing the gates. We made those back in the workshop yesterday. You can see this is where we started filming in the first episode, and it was just the bare posts. So now we've got top rail, chain wire all done, and the gates swung last of all. And same process again. And same process. Good to go.
Can we go?
Yeah, in 10 minutes. Have a drink.
And she comes racing out. She goes, Dad, someone's going to all over the house.